Going through the natural rate idea of unemployment in the economy. So the idea is that there's always going to be some unemployment in your economy. In the United States, the typical natural rate is about 4 to 6% unemployment. And we're going to look at two main causes of unemployment that contribute to the natural rate. And the first one is frictional unemployment, and then the second is structural. Because there's always frictional and structural unemployment in your economy, there's always going to be some naturally occurring unemployment. One quick note, when you have a deviation from the natural rate, this is due to cyclical unemployment, like during a recession, for example, and you have the scenario where, let's say the economy is doing really poorly in the recession and you end up with 10% unemployment like we did in 2009. That's a deviation from the normal 4 to 6, and that deviation from 4 to 6 is due to the business cycle, in that case, a recession. So that's why you would deviate from the natural rate. So why is there always some natural rate of unemployment? Well, the one idea is that there's always friction in the economy, meaning that people are always looking for new jobs. You have people entering into the workforce for the first time, so they turn 16, they look for their first job. It takes them some time to find it. You have people graduating college looking then for their first career job. You have people changing jobs. You have old industries that sometimes die out, and then people have to look for new jobs. So think about it, friction, resistance. There's things that create some resistance for you to find a job, and that's the frictional unemployment. It's really all about the job search. We'll talk a little bit about the structural in another video, but going on a little bit more with frictional. When we look at frictional, it's due to job search, taking time to match the worker skill with the proper employer. Obviously, it takes time. Maybe when you think about your first job, it took you maybe a month to find it or something like that. So mainly job search is the contributing factor to frictional unemployment. And then also sectoral shifts. What they mean by this is that the economy is dynamic. It's constantly changing. So you have old industries that'll die out and new industries that come into existence. So you might have a scenario where an old industry, the price of the product drops, so they lay off workers, so workers become unemployed in that industry. At the other side of the spectrum, you might have a boom in a new industry like fracking or something like that, and it takes time to fill those positions. And because there's always shifts in the sectors of the economy, there's always going to be some unemployment. So think about it. The world's always spinning. Businesses are always, going under, or new ones are starting, and different, shifts in the makeup of the economy contribute to some of the unemployment in the natural rate. So that covers really the frictional unemployment. It's really all about the job search, and then we'll cover the structural in the next video.